Hey guys, it's Kugli again with another ROM review, and this time I've got the custom CyanogenMod 13 for the OnePlus 3 by arter97, and that's the kicker, so stay tuned for that. So guys, if you guys don't know who arter97 is, well, you guys are probably new to the routing scene, or at least probably new to the S3. And well, let me be very frank, S3 really didn't have much routing support, or at least official Samsung ROMs after 4.3. That was the final version, and after that S3 was just left for dead by Samsung. Now arter97 was the guy who ported the 4.4.4, that is a KitKat release, from the Korean Samsung to our international Galaxy S3. So that is the reason we have so many custom stock based ROMs available for the S3 still now. So yeah, keep that in mind. Now this guy is right now available with OnePlus 3, and that makes me really happy. So let's get started now. This is a CyanogenMod 13 ROM, a basic CyanogenMod 13 ROM, but this has received the arter97's treatment, I guess, and it is pretty stable. I was using this for more than a day now, and I really didn't have any crashes. I have been using this with basic stuff, nothing special, but I have been using VR on this. Again, really good stuff. I really appreciate that. Now first of all, let's get into the settings. Now in the settings menu, you can see it is OnePlus 3, it is Android 6.0.1. this is the CyanogenMod version, this figure 6 with the August 5 security patches. Now the kernel, arter97 has made a custom kernel for the OnePlus 3 like he has done for other devices. Now what is special about the kernel, I'm not going to talk specifics, but still it's a really nice kernel. You do need to check it out. It's in the initial version right now, version 1.0, so you can check it out from the XDA page. I'll link in the description below. So yeah, just so you guys know, SE Linux status is enforcing in here, which I am not entirely sure why, but it is enforcing. He himself said that having SE Linux in enforcing mode is pretty sad for development or performance. So let's get into the settings now. First of all, in the SIM card menu, as I've already said, this thing does not go away, which kind of eats my head, which I really don't like to have. So yeah, this is still there. It's a CyanogenMod feature. I can't bash them for too much of that. So everything which you would expect out of a CyanogenMod ROM is still here. In the sounds option, you do have ringtone linking. Medium volume can be customized to whatever you need. Launch music application, other sounds can be enabled or disabled. Charging, vibration intensity can be customized. Display and settings, you do have live display, adaptive brightness, ambient display is enabled, and it is working. I have used this. And prevent accidental wake up is also a really nice feature. I really appreciate that. Wake on plug, cast, wallpaper. Now LCD density can be changed to any of these values. I personally select 400 because that is my favorite. Font size can be selected in a granular manner with a slider rather than just values like small, medium or large. You do have that. Battery light can be customized to whatever you need. Notification light also can be customized to whatever you need. You can just enable custom values and add any applications which you want with a custom notification light. So you do have that option. Theme engine. Now CyanogenMod theme engine is amazing, and I really like CyanogenMod theme engine rather than overlays like Substratum or layers. And there is a custom theme already available from CyanogenMod, so you do have that. I will be enabling that just so you guys can Google at that. So yeah, it is available now. It has changed everything. It is more of a dark theme. It's basically a dark slim replacement, which is really nice. You do have a bit of a color tone, blue color tone here, and all of these are much angular. So yeah, I'll be showing you much more of that later. In the notification setting, you have the basic settings like heads up, do not disturb. All of that is available. Button settings, you do have the basic CyanogenMod button layout. where you can customize the home button and recent button. You do have customization for volume button, for keyboard control and music control, which is available and really nice. Additional buttons, the alert slider is working and it does work out. You do have options to customize what each position does, so that is really nice. Ambient display is available with pickup and hand wave proximity sensor enabled ambient display, which is really nice to see. Gestures, now you do have the basic gestures from the Oxygen OS for your entertainment. I guess I really don't use these gestures other than just the flashlight one, which is V, so I do use that. Now battery life was pretty amazing for me. I'm not sure why. Initially the Oxygen OS 3.2.3, I guess, I'm not entirely sure, 3.2.2, that release worked really good for me. I mean, I had a very good battery life and I was preferring that over any other custom ROM. But with the release of 3.2.4, I'm not getting the same battery life, but I'm getting much better battery life on the CyanogenMod based ROM. So this is pretty much a very good battery life ROM, battery giving ROM at least, because at the end of the day, after moderate to heavy usage, I was standing with 10% of battery life, which is, I mean, come on, I didn't charge any time. With Oxygen OS, I have to charge in the middle of the day to 100%. Well, it does have dash charging, so that is really cool, and so does this ROM. So yeah, even with charging, I was left with, I mean, okay, after I charged, I was left with 20%. That is something which I really appreciate in this ROM. The battery life is really nice. It does have the status bar mods where you can customize the clock style, the AM/PM indicator, the battery circle indicator, percentage, brightness control by sliding across the status bar, which is pretty nice. Also, you can customize what all stuff appears in the status bar, also pretty nice to see. So yeah, that is it about in the settings menu. Let's go to the developer options. You do have advanced reboot, stay awake, which all the stuff which I really like. You do have update CyanogenMod recovery whenever you update, but this is not the official version, so you won't be having any problems with that. So just so you guys know, it does have the Windows animation scale option, which I really appreciate. I personally like this layout much better than the selection layout, because most of the time 0.75 or 0.7 is not available. I really like that. And yeah, that is pretty much it in the settings menu. In terms of softwares, it's basically minimal. It does include a file manager, which is really amazing. All the other stuff are basically what you would expect out of a CyanogenMod ROM. Even the boot animation is basically what you would expect out of CyanogenMod ROM. So that is the CyanogenMod guy blinking and all that. So I'm not going to waste time on that. So yeah. Now the camera option. The camera has really improved from the first time I used a CyanogenMod ROM on this phone. The camera is really nice. It does have a few extra options, like this selection menu has a lot less stuff, but a lot of more useful stuff than previously. It does have clear shot, which is pretty nice. HDR mode can be enabled. Chroma flash, I really appreciate chroma flash. Just so you guys know, this is with the normal flash. This is with chroma flash. So just so you guys know, if you want to see differences, just yeah, this is the difference between chroma flash and the other one. This is a photo taken in really good lighting conditions outside my home, so this is really nice to see. The camera has improved a lot. Now right now I really don't have a problem with going with a CyanogenMod ROM than an Oxygen OS ROM. The battery life is amazing. It does have dash charging and it's pretty much the same. I will be making a video on how the dash charging is different in an Oxygen OS ROM and a CyanogenMod based ROM, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, the dash charging is available. The camera is pretty much identical. Yeah, there is a small difference between the camera quality between Oxygen OS and CyanogenMod, so I'm hoping that will be fixed soon enough. And yeah, I don't see a reason why you would want to go with Oxygen OS anymore, because there is a lot of other ROMs, lot of CyanogenMod ROMs, which is basically perfect. So that much is it about the camera stuff. It's really amazing. I really appreciate the camera in this, and that has worked out really nice for me. So yeah, let me show you guys the Antutu benchmark score, which is basically on the lower side, which I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, this is the score which I received. On an average, I was getting about 139,000, which is heaps lower than whatever I was getting in other rounds like BlizzPop, AICP, all that. They were going 150s, 150,000s score. So not entirely sure, probably because of the SEL Linux permissive or enforcing. So it may be the reason, but I'm not entirely sure of it. But this is the score which I received. So yeah, all in all, this is a very stable ROM, rock solid. It has been coming with me, and I really appreciate how arter97 has really nailed the user experience on this. It's a smooth ROM. I mean, all CyanogenMod ROMs are really smooth, but having the assurance that this is made by a quality developer does go a long way in making the user happy about the ROM. So that is something which I really appreciate. So yeah, I guess that much is it about the ROM. Hope you guys like the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.